Peace, family. Conjure Queen here. And today we are going to get into this whole crazy segment with Cardi B, Nicki Minaj at New York Fashion Week. Yo, hold on. Oh, we got some feedback. Hold on, let me pause this. Let me pause this. Mute that because we don't want to get that feedback. What's up, family? How y'all doing today? Happy Saturday. Okay, yo, Friday last night was so turned up. Let me tell y'all, all I know is I'm out, I'm having a good time, and I just see a whole bunch of people tagging me in these videos and like atting me. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? I tune into my Instagram page and I see that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B got into a physical altercation. Now, there's some rumors that's basically saying that, Cardi B actually wasn't fighting Nicki Minaj. People are saying that Cardi B and Ra Ali was actually fighting, or Ra Ali was fighting on behalf of Nicki Minaj. But, we're going to lay all of those rumors to rest. We're going to pretty much talk about all the allegations that people are saying, and we're going to give you guys our perspective and our gist of the whole entire situation, right? So first of all, if you guys haven't already seen my previous video talking about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj's Witch War beef, I really highly suggest that you check it out after this live segment so that way you can get a better understanding of why all of this is playing out. Now, for those of you who actually watched the video and you've seen the fight, a lot of y'all realize that this was already called. Like I told y'all this was going to happen. I said, yo, mark my words, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are at a spiritual warfare right now. They are both into the brujeria. Like they're about that life. Even though people may say that they're not, people may act like, oh no, they're not into that. Oh, Nicki don't know about that. Cardi don't know about that. First of all, they both come from Caribbean background. Okay. And whenever you get into this line of, let's say you get into a certain rank in the celebrity world, when you are A-list celebrity, once you become part of the elite, like they initiate you into the brotherhood. Like they initiate you into a certain line where if you want to make a certain amount of money, you have to get initiated. You have to go through certain rites of passages, and you gotta sign your contract in blood. And it is what it is. You feel me? You ask anybody that's in the industry, and they'll basically let you know, like, yeah, you're gonna have to do some stuff in order to get to the next level. So anyway, there's so many different allegations going on. I want to just break down some stuff, and I want to also show you guys the videos with footage, because y'all know I'm not just all about talk. Like I want to show y'all because the proof is in the pudding. And like I said, I told y'all Nicki Minaj and Cardi B been having this spiritual witch war going on for a while now. It was kind of like a cold war where they didn't make it really public. It's like the fans and stuff kind of had a gist that they were kind of beefing. And all of this really started because of things that happened behind the scenes. Nicki Minaj, don't get me wrong, yeah, Nicki been in the game for a minute. And remember, me, I'm just being as unbiased as possible. I'm trying to be in the middle here because I know that there's some Cardi B fans up in the chat room, and there's also some Nicki fans, Nicki and Cardi B fans is up in here. So, we're going to give y'all both sides of the story, because remember, there's always two sides to every story, right? And then we're just going to make it fair and even and let you be the judge on who is right, who's wrong, and what is the truth in the matter of the situation, right? So let's get into it. So boom, how y'all doing, family? What's up? Shout out a few people. What's up, African Goddess? What's up, Paige Hood Witch? What's up, Jung? What's up, Brooke Jemison, King Cody, Hakeem? What's up, Ashe, Kazi, Indigo? I see the people coming up in the building. Where my moderators at? Any of my moderators in the building? What's up, family? What's up? All right, so we're about to go into this segment. Before we go into this, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell so you always be notified when we do make new videos and when we go live. Okay, and if you haven't already, smash that like button. Okay, smash that like button. If you're using a mobile phone, all you have to do is close out the chat box and then select that thumbs up button so that you can like this video, show your support. That way other people can get notified of this video and they will get the truth, because there's a lot of lies and allegations going around being spread throughout the media and stuff about these two women in the rap game. And I just kind of want to lay a lot of rumors to rest and really get to the nitty gritty. Like what we're seeing right now, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj had a brawl or a fight or whatever, that was just kind of like the last straw that broke the camel's back. But what they're not showing you is what happened to create all of that, that whole situation. Like, honestly, I also was doing some looking at like people at Cardi B chart and stuff like that, and I found that Cardi B actually has a moon in Aries. Her being a sun sign Libra, I feel like Libras, honestly, they don't like drama, they don't like beef. Like, they try to look at the situation, they try to be fair for a while, but when they feel like they're being played and they feel like another person's not being fair, you understand, then that's when like gloves come off. Now I'm going to show y'all some of the footage. First of all, let's get into the footage. But first, before we start showing y'all footage, let's get some more lights up in the building, because I'm going to start showing y'all some video footage, pictures, evidence, proof, and all of that, like we did in the last video. So that way you can be the judge for yourself. For people that's tuning in, like, yo, what the hell's going on? Like, what fight are y'all talking about? I'm about to show y'all the fight. Okay, so it's not a rumor. There actually was a physical altercation last night during New York Fashion Week. An event where Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were both present in the same vicinity, and it was not a pretty sight. Like, shoes was flying, people got knots. Like, all I know is people was tagging me in these pictures with Cardi B with a big ass knot on her forehead. I'm like, whoa, what happened? You know, and Nicki Minaj didn't do that, because Nicki Minaj is honestly not about that life. And me coming from New York, a lot of no shade to nobody in Queens, but there's certain things that we say in Brooklyn, like every girl, every type of female in certain boroughs carry themselves a certain way. And we know that the chicks in Queens tend to be very bougie. They're not about that life. Now, Bronx chicks, listen, they can make Hennessy from scratch. Them chicks in the Bronx, like, they're about that life. And especially Brooklyn chicks too. Brownsville chicks from Brooklyn, they're about that life. So I can kind of understand why Nicki is more sophisticated when it comes to the art of war. Nicki Minaj is very intellectual, and she's been in the game for a minute. So she knows how to play pawns against each other and to get her way. Nicki Minaj is talking to Nas. Nas is known to be an intellectual, right? Nas is known to be, you know, like, he reads these intellectual books of power and self-improvement and stuff like that. So I feel like Nicki Minaj is not ignorant to the 48 laws of power. And if y'all notice, Nicki Minaj is actually using the 48 laws of power against Cardi B. She studied Sun Tzu's Art of War book, because she's doing all of these tactics. For those of you who read these books, I bet you probably see all of the tactics that Nicki Minaj is employing slowly but surely against Cardi B. Now, Cardi B being, you know, from a rough neighborhood, being the type of person that's like, look, and I'm not about talk, I'm all about hands, you understand? Cardi B has to know how to switch from being that, you know, ready to fight. Because honestly, I understand people were saying that, you know, Nicki Minaj was talking about Cardi B's baby. Now, that could be a rumor. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's false. But what I will say is that it came out of Cardi B's mouth, because Cardi B actually put it on her Instagram, saying that, you know, I've been turning the other cheek. You know, I'm going to let y'all see it. Hold on one second. I'm going to let y'all see. But before I do that, let me see. Hold up. I'm trying to see which one. I'm going to show y'all the video of them fighting first. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So we have almost 300 something people up in the building. If you haven't already, come up in here and smash that like button, smash that thumbs up button. Ashe, ashe, ashe. We're about to give y'all some of this juice, some of this tea, and honey, y'all already know I got the tea ready. Okay, yes, extra hot. Stop. I'm about to sip my tea. I'm about to show you guys this video so that y'all can see for yourself. So hold on, I'm going to flip the camera over so y'all can see. I'm about to go into my Instagram page so you guys can actually see the video. Let me see. Let me open this up. I'll open up this. There we go. Full page. Bear with me, y'all. Here we go. I got it. Bam. So I'm about to show y'all. Cardi B is crazy, yo. Cardi B did not come to play. She threw shoes and everything. Go to post. Hold up. Okay. Let me open this up for y'all. All right, I'm gonna turn it around so y'all can see for yourself. Let me mute this. It's raining outside too. I'm happy that the video is not messing up. Usually it's bad service. All right, let's turn this around. Flip this so y'all can see for yourself, because I want y'all to be the judges. All right, share this screen. Share the screen with y'all. Share. All right. Okay, let me turn this up so y'all can hear this. So this is my Instagram page, and I want y'all to see pretty much what's going on here. So this is the video. For some reason, it won't let me do the full screen. Hold on. Let me see. Can y'all even see it? I wonder if I could pull up a video. They probably won't have the same video that I could pull up on thing. Let me see. Because they got some videos that's like not even showing a whole fight. Cardi B and Nicki fight. Okay. Let me see if I can make it big for y'all. Because they got a whole bunch of crap. Forget it. I'm going to show y'all the one I have on my page. Because they took some stuff down. Here y'all go. Look. So let me pause that. Hold up. Hold up. So wait a minute. So were you guys able to see that? Like, first of all, if you don't see what's going on here, Cardi B got kind of tired of Nicki Minaj's shit, because I feel like Cardi B having her moon in Aries, like she's all about, hold on, let me stop that. Turn this around. I meant to let y'all see some more stuff too. Hold on, let me, oh, my bad. All right, we back. So listen, so first of all, the video that you just saw was Cardi B throwing a shoe at Nicki Minaj. Because first of all, Cardi B was coming for Nicki. I think Cardi B, what happened was Cardi B was like, listen, I tried to approach you as a woman several times, and you continue to, you know, every time I approach you, you be like, nah, we cool, there's no beef, like everything is squashed. But then as soon as like we away from each other, you making like little sneak disses at me in your songs, you coming at me sideways in the interviews, like, and now you coming at my baby. Like, a lot of people, I don't have any kids, but for people who have kids, I know like when you mad at somebody, kids is off limits. You don't bring kids into it. You don't do that. Now, I'm not saying that Nicki Minaj did say anything about Cardi B's daughter, but I am saying that Cardi B has a reason to be upset about this. She said it herself. I personally don't think that Cardi B is just going based upon what blogs are saying, but I honestly feel like, remember, there's not so much that people show us. The media doesn't show us everything. So they're not going to show us, you know, the conversation that happened before that fight broke out. There's history of Nicki Minaj, and a lot of other artists have said that Nicki Minaj is kind of like a bully when it comes to the music industry. Like, you see how she did Little Kim. You see how she tried to do Remy. You see how she tried to do, you know, Mariah Carey. Like, she tried to do a lot of people dirty. And like I said, that's kind of part of the 48 Laws of Power, where the 48 Laws of Power tells you, like, listen, you know, if you have an enemy, you have to crush your enemy completely. Like, you got to play chess, not checkers. And Nicki Minaj is not, you know, ignorant to it. She's like, you know what? Okay, you know, I can act like a savage ghetto chick in front of the public, or I can just pull the strings behind the scenes and make Cardi B look, you know, ratchet. Because it's kind of like Nicki Minaj is trying to strategically make Cardi B destroy her own image. And personally, me, you know, I kind of feel a little bit upset that this happened at this type of event. I mean, come on, both of you guys, like a Latino woman and a Black woman, like y'all should not be doing this at this type of function. It's bad enough that the world looks at us like ghetto trash. So, you know, this happening right now is just like giving them this like, I don't know, it's like giving them that satisfaction of saying, like, look at these two crazy chicks. Like, look at them. Like, they from the ghetto. They don't know how to act. This is why we can't have Black people with nice places. And, you know, like, I don't like people to look at us like that. You feel me? Like, side note, we as, you know, a collective and a spiritual community, we were able to shut down Sephora and Penrose together as a collective to boycott that crap that started a witch kit. But now, right after here, we falling back to square one where we're fighting against each other again. And like I said before, this is not just about, you know, them having beef about music and subliminals. This is deeper than that. This is a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes. Like there's a spiritual ritual going on between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Some people were saying that Nicki Minaj is doing something to Cardi B. This is why, you know, Nicki Minaj is doing something to sabotage her career. And, you know, this is the manifestation of it. I knew some shit was going to go down the night when I saw Cardi B was at the New York Fashion Week, like some fashion show, and Cardi B was wearing a leopard print. And on Cardi B's page, I had commented, I said, oh no, I said, they got Cardi B wearing a leopard print. I said, y'all know what that means, right? A lot of people was commenting under my post. It was like, oh, what does it mean? And I was like, yo, y'all going to watch. And literally the same night, within 24 hours, Cardi B ended up having a fight with Nicki Minaj or Ra Ali. Either way, Cardi B's intentions was towards Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj was hiding in the back scene. That's why she was like, if you heard her in the video, she was like, I'm staying right here. Cardi B was like, nah, come over here, come to me, let me whoop that ass. And Nicki Minaj was like, nah, I'm good, I'm gonna stay right here. You get me? So there's a time and a place for everything. Like there's a time and a place where keeping it real can go wrong. You feel me? So let me type in, I'm gonna show y'all Cardi B's outfit. And Nicki Minaj, listen, it's subliminal things that go on. Hold on, that's not it. Cardi Venom. All right. Y'all gonna see for yourself. First of all, let me show y'all something. Let me switch the screen again. Let me switch the screen again, because now it's about to get juicy. Hold up, don't go nowhere. Okay, this is Cardi B's page that I'm on now, okay? So y'all believe me, there you go. Cardi B's official page. Now, this is her Instagram page. Now I'm going to show y'all something. And Cardi B's Instagram page, she says, and I quote, I've let a lot of shit slide. I let you sneak diss me. I let you lie on me. I let you attempt to stop my bags, fuck up the way I eat. You threatened other artists in the industry, told them if they work with me, you'll stop fucking with them. I let you talk big shit about me. I addressed you once in person. I addressed you a second time in person. And every time you copped the plea. But when you mention my child, you choose to like comments about me as a mother, make comments about my abilities to take care of my daughter is when all bets are off. I've worked too hard and come too far to let anybody fuck with my success. Bitches talk all that shit in they raps, but in real life, they are pussy. This shit really is for entertainment. Now, excuse all of the expletives, but I am just reading what Cardi B wrote in case you guys can't see it from your mobile screen. So this is coming from Cardi B herself, right? So Cardi B is basically letting you guys know that what happened wasn't just for show and that it was real, because a lot of the times the media likes to, you know, make fraudulent fights and stuff like that just to get attention. But okay, here we go again. This is Cardi B wearing a leopard print. Now, for anybody who understands symbology and things like that in the occult world, and also in the world of the elite, right? Whenever a woman starts to wear the leopard print, this means that she's the new sex icon when it comes to the media, when it comes to the celebrity world, right? Cardi B, she was wearing all red when she was quote unquote initiated in the VMAs. Cardi B was the first person to open up the VMAs with that fake baby in her arms. Remember, we spoke about this in a previous video. And if you guys are just tuning in, I put the link in the description so you guys can check it out later on after this segment, because this is all going to start making sense to you, right? Now, this is Cardi B wearing the leopard print. Whenever you start seeing a woman, a female in the music industry or any type of the entertainment industry wearing leopard print, that is a symbol, that is symbolic for the sex symbol, the sex kitten, the sex siren. This is like the new sex image that's coming in, the new woman, the new image of the face of the media. So Nicki Minaj didn't like that. And guess what Nicki Minaj was wearing the day of the fight? Hold on, y'all. It's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Guess what Nicki Minaj was wearing the day of the fight? Oh, what print is this? Excuse me. Excuse me. What is that? Oh, exactly. It's cat print. Okay. Kitty print. The sex kitten. The sex siren. Why is it such a coincidence that she's wearing this print? Right? And then mention she got her eyes and like the cat eye, all of that is like the sex symbol. So it's like Nicki Minaj kind of throwing shots like, bitch, I'm still a fucking sex symbol in the industry and ain't no chick, no new chick coming to take over. Y'all missing the symbology. That's why I'm telling y'all, everything, what they put in your face is not everything. That's probably like 5% of what's really going on. It's the tip of the iceberg. Okay? So now you see Nicki Minaj wearing the leopard print, the tiger print, the big cat print, right? Any type of cat print, leopard, you know, tiger print, jaguar, whatever, you're going to see the woman in industry wearing that. That's like an initiation saying that she leveled up in rank when it comes to the elite. Okay, first Cardi B, Cardi B was wearing the red, meaning like, okay, she's about to become next up, and the sex, they call it, there's like a sex ring in the whole elite industry that they don't like to talk about. And if y'all haven't already, make sure you watch a really old movie called Eyes Wide Shut. Okay, watch that movie, Eyes Wide Shut. They have free links online, probably have it, you know, on Netflix or whatever, but I'm pretty sure you can find it for free. Eyes Wide Shut. And it's going to tell you more about the sex ring, the prostitution ring that goes on in the elite world behind the scenes that we don't know about. And a lot of your favorite celebrities are in it. Remember, I told you after the VMAs, a lot of shit was going to start going down. Okay, so this is Nicki Minaj's page, right? And I'm showing you, she got the leopard print on. Okay, as you can see, leopard print, leopard print. Okay, so let me come back. They both are puppets, but you got to realize that there's people that's behind the scenes that's controlling them. This is what I'm trying to point out to y'all, right? And then you have a video of Remy Ma that's also talking about the beef between them. Hold on, I'm going to let y'all see this. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. Remy on Nicki Minaj. What was that? I think it was when she was on where is that video? Hold on, I think I have it here. Gotcha, don't go nowhere because I want y'all to see this. Remy has said it out of her mouth. When you want to find it, you can't find it. Because everybody and their mama. Here we go. Here we go. Let me make sure the screen is still flipped. Yep, it is. Perfect. All right.
With people don't understand, I hear people like, you know, like, we're waiting for her response. Like, that was a response. You know, she started. And then, you know, I feel that is weird because she's been doing this to a lot of females, from Little Kim to Mariah to Taylor to Hannah, like, and no one says anything.
What is it that she does?
Well, it wasn't necessarily it wasn't necessarily, you know, the little subliminal stuff on records, because I didn't care. I don't care about records. And, you know, I'd spoken to her before, like, whatever you say, you're supposed to say you're the best and none of y'all better than me, whatever. It was the behind the scene things that you people would never know about, you know, as far as trying to keep me for red carpets and trying to make sure awards don't go to me, or she's not going to be in attendance, or trying to get people to make bad reports about my album sales, or just anything that I'm doing to make me look less and make her look better. And I have a problem when you're trying to stop my bag, when you're trying to stop me from taking care of my children. Now I have a problem with that. So, okay, with people don't understand.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let's get back to y'all. Now, remember what I just read to y'all. Did y'all just hear what she said? Did y'all just hear what she said? She said, listen, in the music industry, females are going to come at each other. That's just part of the deal. That's part of the contract. This is what makes a lot of the record labels sometimes intentionally make these artists beef against each other, because they want to get more record sales. They want to get more, you know, more notice, more attention. This brings more money, more revenue. So that's what they do. Sometimes they make these fake fights between females to create this, you know, drama. So anyway, now you have Remy Ma also saying this. Remy Ma made this video with on Wendy Williams' show a little while ago. This is around the time when she made Sheetha, that diss track against Nicki Minaj, and she was saying why she did that diss track. It wasn't just for, you know, oh, I want to get attention. She's like, listen, females gonna talk trash about each other all the time. That's, you know, even male rappers do it. She was like, but when you start trying to really get personal, like you're trying to take money, like food out of my children's mouth, you're trying to get into my bag, you're trying to make me become, you understand, you know, broke, then now I have a personal problem against you. You feel me? Like, you can't do stuff like that to people and expect that people are not going to come back for you. And honestly, like, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I really feel like Nicki, she reminds me of that movie Mean Girls. Like the original Mean Girls, not the part 2 Mean Girls, like the original Mean Girls that came out, where it was like a group of girls in high school and they was just like totally mean. They did other people bad. If you was new in school, like they would do you dirty, you know, like they will set up your reputation. They just was really clever and tricky on making the person, destroying the person's image. And I feel like when you're in the music industry, like I really want y'all to read the 48 Laws of Power. 48 Laws of Power, it will teach you how to defend yourself against people like that, who are manipulative, who are narcissistic, and who will try to destroy your character. Because once you, okay, when you got beef with somebody in the projects, and this is what I feel like Cardi B needs to understand. When you got beef with somebody in the hood, there's a different way of handling that versus like when you're now considered elite. You're now in a whole different class. You can't act like you used to do when you was in the Bronx. You can't do that, boo-boo. You can't act the same way. So a lot of the times what certain celebrities have to do is they have to go through etiquette class. Like they have to go through this, you know, they have to train you and groom you on how to carry yourself, how to speak, like your publicist, you know, they groom you and they teach you like certain things to do, certain things not to post. Like, you know, I feel like Cardi B really needs to tighten up on her team, because Nicki Minaj, like I told y'all, she's older than Cardi. Okay, she has more experience in the field. She's been in the game for like what, a decade now. So she knows, you know, certain people, certain connections and things like that to say, you know what, you know, to make things difficult for Cardi. And I'm not going to say that I'm not going to sit here and say that Cardi B is innocent. I'm not going to sit here and say that Nicki Minaj is innocent, because I honestly feel like these are both grown women. Okay. And, you know, they could have been squashed it together already. You know, squashed the beef when they both saw each other at the Met Gala. It could have been squashed, but then it never was, because I honestly feel like there was a power struggle. And a lot of people was getting in Nicki Minaj's ear. They was getting in Cardi B's ear, talking about, you know, Nicki, how you going to let this new chick come up on the scene and steal your shine? Oh, you see, they're trying to make her the new sex symbol. She's wearing a leopard print. She's wearing red. She's doing this. Like, she about to take your spot. You can't let some new chick take your spot. Some chick from the hood, some chick from the Bronx. You know, who is this stripper girl? And I'm not saying that, I'm not personally saying anything bad against Cardi. I'm just saying this is what people in the industry are whispering in Nicki Minaj's ear. So Nicki Minaj being a Sagittarius tend to be kind of like, listen, they either in or out. There's no in between with Sagittarius. Okay, and Sagittarius is the centaur, the warrior spirit, fire energy. Then you got Cardi B moon sign being Aries. So then you just pretty much got like sworn enemies. They probably was enemies in a past life. I don't know. But all I do know is that it's going to be a little bit difficult for them to come back from this. I don't feel like they are going to come back from this. I was really hoping and rooting that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj would squash their beef and do like a track and come together, you know, and put all of this behind them. But they allow a lot of people in the industry to get to them. And now I feel like, and I told y'all a week ago, and I made the first video, I said, watch. Something's going to happen, and they're going to end up fighting. There's going to be something. After that VMAs, I knew something was coming. And then lo and behold, this fight. Now, I'm telling y'all again, this is not the end of it. This is just the beginning of them putting it in the front street, because they've been beefing. It's just been a subliminal type of beef. But now it's like, okay, everybody, the war is on. War is declared. Which war is here? Cardi B is heavy into the occult. People don't know that. But everybody, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York. So everybody in New York know about the Bronx and how they get down. The Bronx have a lot of Spanish people that's into Santeria. A lot of Spanish people that's into that work, okay? And Cardi B, like I already said, I'm not going to sit here and repeat myself, so that y'all need to go and check out the old video, but I have footage and evidence that Cardi B's family is heavy into Santeria, the 21 divisions, which is Dominican voodoo, and that also attributed to Cardi B's success, okay? So Cardi B, in the video, she was like, yeah, bitch, I'm going to fuck you up, I'm going to fuck you up. Like, okay. She was like, if I can't put hands on you because your bodyguards is blocking you, I'm going to get you. Like, I'm going to get you one way or another. And Nicki Minaj has her protection too, because she rapped about it in her song. She was saying, like, you know, I know witches went to go bury me in the graveyard, went to go bury the Barbie. You know what I'm saying? So I had to cleanse and, you know, zen my body. So it's a lot of stuff about to go down. So that's why I told y'all, listen, pay attention to any type of fatalities that start to happen in either Cardi B's life or Nicki Minaj's life. Like, pay attention to, like, if their friends or family start passing away, if some type of tragic accident happens, like a car accident, some type of, like, you know, weird things just happening. You're gonna think, oh, that's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence, because that's how spiritual attack works. It's like you can't really prove that somebody did it. And that's how it works. It's so tricky. It's like, okay, I'm going to either send something to you. I'm going to either hurt your pockets. I'm going to hurt your sales. I'm going to hurt your health. I'm going to hurt somebody you love. But basically what it is to torment the person, to bring them destruction. And I feel like there's about to be a huge war. And remember, when it comes to spiritual warfare, anybody that's in the way can get hurt. Innocent people can get hurt. So that's why I'm like, yo, y'all need to, like, really pay attention, protect yourself during this time, because other people in the industry might end up getting sacrificed, might end up losing their life, things happening like that, you know, and it's just really sad. And that's the reason why Cardi B doesn't post pictures of her baby, because she already know what time it is out here. There's tons of pedophiles out here that probably preying on her daughter anyway, because there's a ton of pedophiles, you know, in the elite circles. And then on top of that, you feel me, a lot of the elite are into, you know, the occult, witchcraft, the cult. So they definitely, all you need is a picture to do harm to somebody. And once they get a picture of her baby, it's a wrap. So I'm debating if I want to open up these lines, you feel me? Because I'm pretty sure people have things to say about, you know, this tea. And listen, we got over almost 400 something people on here. Make sure you thumbs up this video, smash that like button, because we giving y'all tea that a lot of these blogs and stuff not going to be talking about. A lot of people talking about the same thing, talking about, okay, yeah, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B for the, you know, the New York Fashion Week. Oh, Cardi B was fighting Ali. You know, oh, Nicki Minaj said something about her daughter. Oh, you know, Cardi B and they beefing, but nobody's saying why they're beefing. Nobody's talking about the stuff that happens behind the scenes. Nobody's talking about the spiritual warfare and the attacks and the threats that were made behind the scenes off camera. A lot of the times they're not going to talk about this. They're not going to post this on their page. They're not going to put a video about it, because everybody's saying, oh, why Cardi B is not putting evidence that Nicki Minaj said X, Y, and Z about her daughter. But who knows? Nicki Minaj could have whispered something in her ear at the party. Nicki Minaj could have said a smart little comment, you know, when the cameras weren't rolling at last night, and that could have really triggered Cardi B. Like, don't ever talk about my daughter, don't talk about my child, because I know that's a sensitive spot for women. People who have children, you don't talk about children. You know, you don't make threats to children. You don't do that. So I'm looking at the comments right now. I'm reading your comments, and, you know, I want to interact with y'all as well. Ashe. Cardi has so much potential. It starts with ignoring. Her Libra side pushes her behavior. Ashe. And that's the thing, sometimes Libras, they can be, I feel like Libras could be fair, but when they feel like somebody else is like cheating or somebody else is like being unfair, like I said, Nicki Minaj has a reputation, as y'all already seen. Remy Ma has said it. Nicki Minaj has a reputation for trying to kick out other women in the industry. Like, they try to push out other women as winning because Nicki Minaj wants to kind of take over. But you also have to realize that there comes a time where your shine, you have to give your shine to somebody else. Like, we are all aging, we all gonna die, we all gotta, become a legend someday. So you have to, if you're gonna go out, at least go out with honor, but don't go out trying to take out somebody else who's trying to, climb up in ranks. Don't do that. You feel me? Like, that's just kind of like disgusting to me, Nicki. Like, if you are really throwing shade at Cardi, and like Cardi, I know Cardi has said that she looked up to Nicki Minaj at one point in time because Cardi is younger than Nicki, and I feel like Nicki being older, I really feel like the way she's handling the situation is kind of like really shiesty, really messed up. Just my personal opinion that I'm giving at this moment. But like I said, a lot of us don't know 100% what's going on in the industry, what they're not telling us. But the only thing we can see, and I'm just giving a prophecy and a vision that I'm having, pretty much where this is going to go is things are going to start getting really messy with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. And don't believe what they're showing you like in the media, what the blogs are saying. A lot of that's going to be just to hype y'all up for y'all clicks and views and stuff like that. But just start paying attention more so to what Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are posting themselves, right? Pay attention to the little comments, the little things that they make, not really the songs and stuff like that, but the little symbolisms that they, the symbolism in their dress, because they're going to try to like give little signs and symbols and clues and foreplay about things to come. Oh, and make sure y'all check out the community section in my YouTube, because there was an image of really random Meek Mill's burning a candle behind. He was in front of an altar, and he had like a skull, like a picture, an image of a skeleton. And a lot of people saying that was Baron. Baron is like the god of death, of the crossroads, of the graveyard, and he was burning a candle, pretty much talking about money. Well, he was saying body bag, zip, zip, zip. And I'm like, who is Meek Mill burning a candle on, talking about some body bag? What is he talking about? And literally after that, a week after that, that's when this whole thing happened. So I don't know if Meek Mills was burning something on Nicki Minaj, because Meek wasn't so happy about that verse that she made about Meek still being in her DMs and all that other stuff. Like, it's just a whole bunch of crap going on, y'all. But I do want to open up the channel real quick because I want to know what you guys have to say about, everything. We're about to open up the channels. I want to hear you guys, tidbits, your tea, what you think about the situation. Because my throat is hurting me. I went out partying last night, and like at first I wasn't going to do a video because I'm like, yo, I'm tired. I just want to chill and relax at home. But everybody, all my subscribers, been like, yo, Contra Queen, you gotta do a video. You gotta do a video. You gotta do a follow-up video. So here it is. Okay. But yeah, Nicki Minaj is very hip to the 48 Laws of Power, and she's using that against Cardi B. And Cardi B, if she don't get it together, she's going to end up ruining her career and giving Nicki exactly what she wants, to destroy her. Nicki Minaj, first of all, in the art of war, they tell you got to know your enemy. Nicki Minaj has studied Cardi B, studied her, and she knows that Cardi B has a hothead. Cardi B is very temperamental. Cardi B is easily angered, and she knows how to trigger her. So what she did was she triggered Cardi B. She triggered what hurts is talking about her daughter, and she made her act a fool. Now, people were saying that Nicki Minaj gave Cardi B the knot. I don't believe that. Nicki Minaj is not a fighter. I know people who know Nicki Minaj. New York City is not that big like people think it is. New York City is actually small, but it's just highly dense. A lot of people in there, but the circles and stuff, people talk. Nicki Minaj never was about that life. Nicki Minaj, I don't even know if she had a fight in her life. But people from Queens that know Nicki, me knowing people who know Nicki and things like that, she's not about that life. Cardi, on the other hand, don't give a fuck. Like, Cardi will fight, do whatever she got to do to save her honor. And the fact that I feel like now that Nicki Minaj has publicly humiliated Cardi and even probably threatened her sponsorships and, threatening her bag, and we all know that Cardi is big on her bag, about her money. You start messing with her money, you start messing with her ways to provide for her daughter. Okay, now Cardi B's about to go to her abuelita, She about to go to her grandma in Dominican Republic, go get some roots done on Nicki. And I'm telling y'all think that shit is getting crazy now? Y'all really about to see shit hit the fan. And when Jupiter goes into November this year, when Jupiter goes into Sagittarius, y'all really gonna start seeing shit hit the fan. Right now, this is just like the icing on the cake. This is like the iceberg, like the tip of the iceberg. Y'all really about to start seeing things get messy. A lot of people are going to get caught up in the crossfire. Okay, so start paying attention to, like, if you start hearing, oh, you know, Cardi B and Offset is having issues with their relationship, or you start hearing things about, you know, Nicki Minaj just went through some type of, like, you know, health problem or something like that. Something like that may come up, and I'm telling y'all, it's going to get really nasty, really messy. Jupiter don't come to play. You might start seeing people that know Nicki Minaj coming out and, you know, exploiting her, digging up dirt. You might see stuff coming up from Cardi's past. Like, they're really about to start getting messy. Once you start messing, once you get into a witch wars can go on for like generations, y'all, or until somebody finally gets taken out. So just understand that it's about to really get messy. It's about to really get messy. Oh, Amber Webb says, how did Cardi get that bump? Okay, Cardi got that bump supposedly because when they was trying to break up the fight, they were saying that a security guard, he had elbowed Cardi in the eyebrow. Because Cardi, she's kind of short. So when you look at the video, you could kind of see, like, you know, the security guard backing up. Then you had, you know, Nicki had her bodyguards too. Nicki Minaj didn't throw no blows. Nobody threw no blows. Excuse me, nobody threw no blows at Cardi B. But I feel like it was like an accident. People were saying the security guard did that. Because I remember one of her people was like, get your hands off of her, still don't touch her, or something like that. Y'all got to watch the video. There's different videos out. But I'm just mad at how, you know, they escorted Cardi out. And it was just like, it was just so humiliating, you know. And it's just how Cardi allowed Nicki to do that, you know. Will Cardi recover from this? I honestly feel like she will. I feel like she will recover. But we just have to watch and see how things play itself out. Somebody's talking about Mac Miller's death. I don't honestly feel like Mac Miller's death is really related to this. That's more so related to Ariana Grande. But that's another video. Samuel says Nicki was scared. Nicki is not a fighter. Nicki is clever. Nicki is she's very strategic. She'll have somebody else fight. That's why she had Ra Ali get all rowdy and stuff. She's like, okay, well, Nicki Minaj kind of had like Ra Ali kind of like a pit bull. You get me? Because you didn't see Nicki Minaj in the car with her when Nicki, like after the whole altercation, Ra wasn't hanging with Nicki. And a lot of people were saying Ra Ali is kind of two-faced because she was one time friends with Remy Ma, and she was the same one giving pictures and photos of, you know, Remy Ma to Nicki, to give Nicki, you know. So Ra Ali is not really a stable, she's a double agent. And, you know, Nicki Minaj knows that. So she's like, okay, well, let me just use this chick because, you know, she just wants the glitz and glamour anyway. And she's like a pit bull, you know, you can't really control her, but I'm just going to use you as a pawn to make Cardi B act out, act ghetto. So people could be like, see this stripper trick, this little stripper from the Bronx, she ain't changed. She's still hood. You can't take the hood out of nobody. You can take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl. You feel me? So it's just really sad. It's really sad. And a lot of girls from Queens is like that. They're very bougie, very bougie. Her and Remy was mad close. Jamal said her and Remy, they were, but you see in the industry, nobody's your friend in the industry. Nobody's your friend. They're just your ally temporarily, and they could be your enemy tomorrow. Yeah, somebody says Nicki fucks with you mentally. Nicki Minaj, let me tell y'all, if y'all really sit down and listen to Nicki Minaj talk, Nicki Minaj is very, very intelligent. I'm not saying that Cardi B is not intelligent. Cardi B is more street smart. Like, Cardi B will set you up in the street to get you murked. Nicki Minaj is more like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna destroy you, but I'm gonna, instead of me, like, you gotta realize there's different ways to destroy a person. You can destroy, like, for instance, you can rip a flower out of the soil and crumble it and destroy it that way, or you can pull it apart, petal by petal by petal, until it finally withers away. Which one you think is more better? Don't you want to torment the person, bring them destruction, ruin them, turn everybody against them first, make them look terrible so that way they could destroy themselves, give them the rope to lynch themselves? Isn't that more strategic? That's the game that Nicki is playing against Cardi. And y'all are just seeing the tip of the iceberg. Cardi B, if you watching this, Cardi, because listen, these celebrities, they be watching stuff, okay? They be watching YouTube, they be watching this stuff. They know. If this gets to Cardi somewhere, girl, listen, I'm just going to tell you this. You need to do research on Nicki. You need to read the 48 Laws of Power so that you can protect yourself, honey. Listen, I'm telling you, I know you come from the hood, and I know you got this hood mentality, and I know you want to fight and beat somebody up, and I know you're not about talking. You're all about action. But you got to handle this a more strategic way. This is a game of bronze, not bronze. This is a game of brains and strategy. You got to be clever. So you need to start connecting with people. You need to stop becoming so irate. I know your moon is in Aries. I understand that sometimes you could just act on your emotions without thinking first. Very impulsive to fight. You got to control that, unless you're going to destroy yourself, honey. You got to be careful, Cardi, because this is what they want. They want you to fail. So you have to, for your daughter's sake, you got a mouth to feed now. You got to do this for your daughter. You got to calm yourself down, honey. Real talk. Read the 48 Laws of Power and read the Art of War. And for my subscribers too that's tuning in watching this, do this for yourself as well. Read the 48 Laws of Power and read the Art of War by Sun Tzu. They have a free PDF version on YouTube. No, they have a free audio book on YouTube, and they have the free PDF online. Y'all can check it out. Y'all can read it however you like to do, because that will also teach you about protecting yourself from people that do stuff like that. So anyway, let's open up these lines. I'm going to open up these lines for a second because I need to, chill. Let me give you out a number. I'm probably going to take a few calls. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, family. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe so that you'll always get the first tea. The real nitty gritty. Hold on. Oh, I even know my boo text me. Hold on. I'm going to have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb mode. All right. All right, so if y'all ready to open up these call lines, let me see some shades up in the building. I share. If you're ready to open up these call lines, let me see some more thumbs up in the building. Let me see some more likes. Let me get some more likes for this video. I share. Let me see some shades and then thumbs up this video. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. We're about to open up this call lines. I'm going to give y'all the number as soon as we get some more likes. So we got 206 likes right now. Let's get some more likes. Hold up, because y'all getting this free information. All right. We got over 300 something people up in this building. Y'all better ashe and like this video. Y'all better thumbs up this video and subscribe, honey. Subscribe. All right, so I'm about to open up. Open up. Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like. I'm about to give y'all this number. Give me 1 second. Smash that like button. Share this video with a friend. Subscribe, hit that bell. Okay. This is just crazy. Okay. All right. We're getting some more likes up in here. More likes. All right, we're about to open up the lines. Bear with me one moment. I'm about to open it up. Open up the phone. Don't go nowhere. I'm still right here. I need to sip this tea because, Lord, my throat hurt. See, I would have my music playing with Nicki and Cardi music, but Nicki Minaj had filed a copyright claim against my last video. So I can't. That's how you know how petty Nicki is. Like, she filed a copyright complaint against my last video because I was playing the beat, her instrumental in my last video. But Cardi B ain't say nothing. You feel me? Anyway. So hold on. All right, let's open up these lines. Hold up, family. I'm back. I just had to take a little break. All right. So we got 300 something people up in that building. Let me stop slouching. Fix my posture. All right. It's hot in here. I'm going to turn this AC on. All right, family. Somebody says Nicki played chess. All right, so basically, look, this is the question. I'm going to open up the lines. I'm going to give you a number in a minute. So basically, this is what we're going to be talking about. I want y'all to call in and tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. Like, what do y'all think about this whole beef with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B? Why do y'all think this is going on? And what do you think is about to play? Like, what do you think is about to happen after this? All right, so the number is 347-699-0881. Bam. All right, so I just opened up the line. All right, we're going to have y'all call in. Let me see if I could play a little bit of some music in the background. I hate when it's too quiet. Chill music. Did I show y'all all of the stuff I wanted to, though? Yeah, I think I did. Somebody is calling. Y'all better not laugh at my house phone. I gotta get the call line thing soon.
To accept, press 1. Send a voice.
Hello, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Nicki. I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
All right, Nicki calling from Brooklyn. BK all day.
Baby.
Yes. So talk to us, boo. What do you think about this whole Nicki Minaj and Cardi beef? Did you see it? The fight?
I did see it. And I some of your sentiments are like, man, I don't feel like Cardi's shine is gonna be dimmed too crazy by this, but I don't like that. I just don't like the way everything's played out. However, I am from Brooklyn, so I get it, right? Like I definitely understand. It's like it's just only so much people gonna be able to take, you know, and in terms of like all of the spiritual energy back and forth between them, I had seen a picture of them two at the Met Gala earlier this year when Cardi was still pregnant. And to be fair, I didn't even like what I seen. I was like, oh, why she even on face right now? Like, you know, you don't even like this girl. You know, and it's just like, you talk about it in your last video, like Malogia, Bad Mind, like, well, that is real, you know, and sometimes you gotta play nice to people, but then sometimes you just get tired, you know, so it's but I think honestly moving forward, I'm not sure. I know Cardi is into Tanzania, but I'm like, these are the times when you gotta get out. You know, like these are the times when you gotta get initiated into something bigger. Like it's not enough to have somebody who can work on your behalf. Like you're gonna need some real protection because Nicki Minaj got a lot to lose right now. You know, she's been at the top for a long time. She came in the game when there was nobody here with her, like even give her no type of real pushback. And I'm from Brooklyn. At the end of the day, regardless of what Lil Kim did to her face, her body, whatever, she's still Lil Kim.
Yeah.
Came for Kim in a way that was like, y'all let this go down like this?
Yeah.
Like, wow. Like,
yeah.
I really let her do
They disrespected. She really came up in a game and disrespected Kim. And like after that, like she kind of lost a lot of respect for me. Like, you know, don't get me wrong. Nicki Minaj has been, you know, doing her thing for the past decade. But honestly, when she first came up on the scene, most women, when they knew, they always give homage to the women that came before them that opened up the way. But Nicki Minaj kind of just switched it up like, nah, I'm the new queen. The old queen is dead, you know, and she just been kind of like keeping that momentum and she's still doing that. Like sometimes people in the industry have said, and I put up a video with Remy talking about like Nicki is a bully. Like she's a bully in the industry. Like she will bully you, mean girl style. Like she'll tell people don't work with her. You know, if you work with her, I'm not going to do any business with you. You get me? So that's just kind of like really petty to me.
It's petty, but then at the same time too, I feel like I'm a hip hop head from way back, and I'm like, let's be real. We done already witnessed real beef, right? Like real beef. Like I'm sorry, Tupac hit him up. That was probably one of the most disrespectful tracks and videos ever put out. Like. They was that young doing this, right? So it's like, I kind of want them to keep things on wax a little, but it's not on wax. Like, it's not like this started off this track. It's like personal jazz. This is like too personal now. It's like, most of them to me is a little too far in. And I don't see no, like, reconciliation in the future. I see it just getting worse. And I'm like, I hope nobody dies or really gets sick behind this because this is real bad negativity, just like, going back and forth between both camps and like all of the people involved and like talked about in your last video, like people need attention to keep these certain things going, and I feel like just even the public having so much opinion on it is like, oh gosh. But I mean, Cardi got her Fashion Nova next month in October. Like, you know, she still got things. She's still on the rise, in my opinion. But to me, it's just like, damn, girl, why you let her get to you like that? You know? Yeah, you kind of.
It's sad.
She's from the Bronx. You know, I mean, I can follow Cardi for years. She was fighting girls, but she was still in the strip club. She was pulling up, getting jumped. Like, I don't care. We go full crap. So it's like that type of energy is not easily contained. You know, and I think that she's incredible. I love Cardi. I used to really enjoy Nicki, but over the years, like, she lost it. Like, I was just like, girl, you're doing something that's a little bit too less that you don't have to do. You actually can spit. You are actually talented. You can act. Like, you don't have to resort to these type of tactics. So it's like, to be, I'm not saying you got to be the bigger person, but it's like you kind of manipulating the situation in your favor too. You know, to kind of make it be like, you know, I didn't do anything. I don't know what's going on. But it's like, girl, what you said on the video earlier is true. I'm from Brooklyn. Girls from Queens is wild bougie. You know.
See, I said that too. They bougie with it.
Talking to that, I'm like, y'all not hood. You live in town. I'm from Brooklyn. Like, I'm sorry, but you know, I said all that to say, I think they both have star power. I think they both can continue to shine. I just really don't want them to keep going back and forth with each other. Like, keep securing your bag. Like, stop fighting with each other, because at the end of the day, there's gonna be somebody new, third party come in.
Exactly.
It's gonna be like,
exactly.
Who, Nicki who, Cardi who, and there's gonna be some new bodies that we don't even know.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They need to just enjoy that little fame while they have it. Cardi, you know, she needs to just enjoy her fame while she has it. Nicki Minaj needs to enjoy the fame while she still has it and just understands that her time is coming. She needs to just, you know, understand that, okay, you know what, let me just back away. Let me leave like a legend instead of, you know, being petty and trying to destroy everybody else. But anyway, you know, people telling me, pick a side. I don't really pick a side. Like, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible, and I'm just expressing my opinion. So anyway, love, thank you so much for calling from BK all day. Ashe, and we will see you up in the chat room. All right, love. Bye. Yes. So, yeah, you know, it's just crazy because, like, a lot of girls from Queens tend to be very bougie. I'm not saying all girls from Queens, but growing up in Brooklyn, like, we're known to know, like, okay, Queens girls is kind of, they're very bourgeoisie. They don't like fighting. Like, you never really hear about girls in Queens fighting. Like, if you come to Brooklyn, it's a whole nother story. You feel me? Hold on. Let me see who this is. It's like a New York number.
Also, to accept, press 1. To send a voice call, press.
Hey, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Nelsa. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay, Nelsa. What's all the Brooklyn girls? Okay. Yes, I feel like I'm home right now. What's up, love? Yes. So talk to us. Did you see the fight? What you think about this whole craziness, man? It's crazy.
You know, I'm not surprised because I always felt like Nicki Minaj had that vindictive type of personality, and after hearing that she did so much stuff to other female rappers in exchange to prevent them from growing, and this is not surprising. Now, I'm not really a fan of either one of them because I said a lot of nasty things about Black women, and I'm a dark-skinned Black woman, and I don't like that shit. I don't care if she's with a Black man or not. Like, you don't say certain things about Black women, you know? Especially if you're saying that you're a Black woman yourself. And Nicki Minaj, I don't know what to say about her. And I just feel like not only it's like a physical war, it's definitely a spiritual war. I feel like Nicki Minaj prepared herself when she went to the fashion week. Like, I felt like she knew that Cardi was going to come at her. This was like magic shit, and it really backfired on Cardi B.
It did, and it backfired bad. And poor Cardi. I mean, do you feel like Cardi B will be able to like come back from like this whole altercation?
Of course she can. Of course she will. I just feel like a lot of people is not going to see her the same way. It's like, that's a very, you know, at an event like that, you don't behave that way. I feel like she could have did it in a different manner.
I agree.
It was a very beautiful, expensive dress form, and I'm not sure how it's gonna work in the future with other brands when she wear like their dresses and stuff. But I feel like it was very packaged. It was very classless. Come at Nicki Minaj. She should have did that behind the scenes or did that in a different setting.
You know what I also wonder too, though, like, you know, we realize that a lot of the times these celebrities, they come together at like these big events, like, you know, Fashion Week and Met Gala and, you know, Grammys and all this other stuff. But sometimes, you know, I'll be thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, what if these celebrities never really see each other? You know, like, I doubt that she knows where Nicki Minaj lives. I doubt, you know, like she knows where to find her. So maybe this is like the only time where she knows she was going to meet up with Nicki. So maybe she kind of felt like, you know, it's all or nothing. Now is my opportunity to finally press this girl. You feel me? I mean, I honestly think, I wasn't there, but based upon certain sources and stuff, they say that, you know, Cardi had tried to approach Nicki politely. And I feel like Cardi being a Libra, I know how Libras act. Libras tend to be very fair. They like to understand all sides of the situation before making a decision. And I feel like Cardi B probably approached Nicki on some, like, you know, mature woman shit. Like, listen, what is your problem with me? Did you say so and so and so? And knowing Nicki's mouth, you know, and knowing how to push Cardi's buttons, I feel like perhaps Nicki could have been on some, like, you know, get out of my face. We at a fashion week right now. Like, go ahead with your ghetto self. Or probably said something about her daughter. Like, go take care of your daughter. Or something slick, knowing that Cardi B has no filter. And that's kind of probably would just, like, set Cardi off. Because I don't really see Cardi just coming crazy, you know, out of nowhere. Like, at that event. She got so much to lose. Like you said, she's coming up. She got a daughter now. Huh?
I heard it was over a tweet. I heard it was not necessarily that Nicki not saying anything about her child. It's that Nicki likes a tweet about her child.
I heard that too.
So yeah, I heard. You know, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but if it is true, I feel like it's stupid of her to approach her over a damn tweet. A lot of people say a lot of things about each other and their kids. People say a lot of crazy things about Beyonce's kids.
Yeah.
You know, but other than give her a right to you know, act that way at a huge event like that. I feel like it's very, like, classless of her. And I know how Libras sit down. Yeah, some of them cool, but some of them like to play victim. You know? And, you know, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I know that I can't be on one side because Nicki Minaj, she does a lot of petty shit behind the scenes to not people hustle, and I can't accept that. But at the same time, I don't know what's going on with Cardi B. There's a lot of things that we don't know about that's, you know, going on between her and Nicki.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I try to tell everybody. I'll be like, listen, don't just go based upon what the blogs are saying, what the media is saying, because there's a lot of stuff that we don't see, we don't hear, we don't know. But one thing that we do know, okay, as spiritualists, as brujas or whatever, is that this is definitely a spiritual warfare that's going on between these two women. And we are only seeing the effects of it. And some people in the chat room right now is talking about Faith Evans and Mary J. Blige is beefing. Like, what's going on? I feel like there's just a whole bunch of energy, chaotic energy. Ever since they sacrificed Aretha Franklin's energy for the VMAs, there's been hurricanes going on. Aretha Franklin had that Oya energy, that Kali energy, and there's been like havoc being wreaked all over the place. Fights, conflict, issues with the celebrities. If y'all haven't noticed, like a lot of shit has been hitting the fan, y'all, and there's no such thing as coincidences. But anyway, thank you so much, beloved, for calling in, for giving us your 2 cents. Calling from Brooklyn, BK all day. We will see you in the chat room, love. Ashe, thanks for calling. All right now, peace.
Bye.
Yeah, y'all, this is getting crazy. And I was just thinking about that. A lot of people up in the chat room right now talking about Aretha Franklin's energy and, you know, talking about how a lot of these different celebrities been beefing. Mary J. Blige and Faith Evans been beefing since the 90s. Well, damn, they still fighting. Somebody said that they've been beefing recently too. Somebody else commented on my Instagram page. Listen, we can't get into all these different celebrity beefs, but I will say pay attention to all of this crazy stuff that's going on. Ever since they sacrificed Aretha Franklin's energy, I don't think Aretha Franklin is very happy. After that whole VMA situation with Aretha Franklin's sacrifice, like all these hurricanes and, you know, catastrophes been happening around the world, and like all of the storms and stuff coming. Like, it's just been really crazy. There's the hurricane in Florida, you feel me, Mississippi. It was even going to hit Louisiana. Thank God it passed, you know, because I was going to evacuate and go back home to New York. But I definitely told y'all something is coming. Hurricanes is coming. And I feel like the elite, their time is ending, their time is up, and we're just starting to see everything crumble. You feel me? Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, this witch war is really about to even stir up more drama, more tornadoes, more hurricanes up, you know, physically and spiritually speaking. Like I said, when it comes to witch wars, nobody is safe. You feel me? You got to bulk up your protection, your energy. But I definitely want y'all to be aware of what's going on. Pay attention to the energy that's hitting the planet right now. It's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes. Okay. I'm going to take this call. Hey, what's up, TT? Where you calling from? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Where you calling from, love?
Memphis.
Memphis. What's up, Memphis in the building?
Yes, ma'am.
Ashe. So tell us, love, tell us what you think about this whole Nicki Minaj and Cardi B fight at the New York Fashion Week.
I feel like Cardi B, you know, I heard you say, you know, on the live today that you didn't hear about Nicki paying homage to Lil Kim, but she did. So I want you to type that in on YouTube when we get done or whatever, like Nicki paying homage, and it's gonna pop up the video. But anyway, now back to Cardi B. I feel like Cardi B, she got like I feel like Nicki, you know, she just feels threatened. She feels like nobody's respecting her. You know, she won't respect. She been in the game, and she feel like that Cardi ain't. You know, they saying she the queen, and they saying this, and they putting her, you know, next to her, comparing her against. I mean, Nicki and Cardi against each other. She feel like Cardi ain't worthy to be next to her. She don't even write her rap. She don't write. So she shouldn't, you know. But I just feel like she needs to control her emotions, you know. I feel like she shouldn't have did what she did, that Nicki said to her. Yeah, Nicki was wrong for doing it, but she did what she had to do.
Listen, like I said, this music industry is very cutthroat. And to kind of piggyback on what you said, you know, a little bit earlier about Nicki Minaj paying homage to Kim, I did say that Nicki didn't pay any homage like most celebrities do, women coming into the industry. Perhaps she did pay homage, but it wasn't legit. Like once she started realizing that, you know what, I'm coming up, it kind of just, you know, counteracted her acknowledgement when she started shitting on Kim. Like, how are you going to give praises to somebody and then shit on them right after? So that's why I didn't really say, like, you know, she paid homage, but not really. You know, that's like Cardi B paid homage to Nicki Minaj, but you didn't see Cardi coming at Nicki until Nicki started coming for Cardi. You know, like, I just feel like Cardi's just trying to mind her business, get her bag. Nicki kind of felt, you know, insulted because there's people in the industry that's trying to plot them against each other because they're both beautiful, powerful women, you know, that's taking over the industry. And I really feel like they could either collaborate and take over on their own. Like we all see how Jay-Z has started his own title movement where he tried to, you know, have his own thing. I feel like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, possibly because of all of that spiritual power that they have and influence, if they was to come together and actually do their own thing, they could probably take over the Jewish music industry. And they know that. The people in power know that. So they don't want that. So that's why they divide and conquer. And they're using them both as puppets. And Nicki Minaj is feeding into it, and Cardi B is feeding into it. She's too emotional. That's why I said Cardi B needs to master her emotions. That's her moon in Aries right now.
Yes, and I feel like Nicki needs to just go on, you know, get a man and have children, and you know, it's her time now. She's been in the game so long, let somebody else get the throne. Everybody knows she the queen, you know. You know how we feel about Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know, he don't get into that king stuff no more. Everybody know he over the God, you know. They don't even, you know, they just chilling that, you know.
Exactly. You supposed to just make your music, secure your bag, and just, you know, gracefully walk away from the scene. You still getting your paper, you still getting your, you know, your royalties and stuff like that. But no, Nicki Minaj does not want to give up that shine. That's what I'm basically saying.
She don't. I agree with that. She don't. I feel like she just go sit down and just have children. She already getting old. You know, she's getting old now.
How old is Nicki? I don't even know how old she is. She's like, what, in her 30s now? She's 36?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. I didn't know she was 36. I thought she was like 30, 31. Wow. So
No, she older.
no, she's a decade older than Cardi B. Wow. Okay, well.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why she, I don't know. I just wish she would go sit down and have kids and, go and live her life, But I love your channel. You're so
Thank
smart.
you. Thank you
I learned a lot. I'm glad I was able to catch your live and call in. I learned a lot from you, girl. You keep doing what you're doing because you get educated up.
Thank you. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. I appreciate the you subscribing to my channel and watching.
I'm gonna let somebody else get a chance to call in. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for calling. You take care, love. See you in the chat room. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. So this is what I want to say too. I want to put my little 2 cents in, you guys. So I see a lot of y'all commenting in the chat room right now. A lot of people saying, they're giving their 2 cents on the Cardi B situation and Nicki Minaj situation. My thing is this, and this is just a lesson for everybody to take. Let us just realize this whole entire situation. We gotta know in life, you feel me? Everything that has a beginning, it comes to an end. Nothing lasts forever, Like, this is just a way of life. It's cycles. Whenever you try to hold on to something, it's not gonna work out. Like, whenever you try to hold on to life, like, you understand, we're all gonna age and die someday. It's when you start to resist against change and growth and evolution is when you start to stagnate, is when the universe starts to work against you because you're working against the natural energies of life. You have to realize that, you'll have your shine, you'll have your moment, you'll have your powerful, your peak in your life, when you're on top of the world. But then you have to also realize when you're getting older and when, that energy tends to die out and it's time for somebody else to rise. You get me? Life happens in cycles. Look at the seasons. Look at the sun. The sun rises, the sun sets. Look at the moon. The moon grows, the moon wanes. We're about to have a new moon tomorrow. Like, we have to make room for the old things have to die for the new things to come into light. If the old things never died and we never made room for new, then we would never grow. We would never evolve. Society would not change. Society would not grow. So this is necessary. And I feel like Nicki Minaj, honestly, I feel like she needs to stop resisting change, accept the fact that, you understand, she is aging. She needs to just walk away with her crown, with her her legacy or whatever she has, all of her works that she has put in. I'm not gonna lie, Nicki Minaj has been in the game for a minute. She has been doing her thing. Whether she writes her rhymes or not, she has been doing her thing. Now, we can't take that away from her. But the only thing I am saying is that Nicki Minaj, getting older, she needs to realize that she's getting older in the game, and she does need to realize it's time for her to, you understand, take a step back and let the new people step forward. It's just life. It's the music industry. It's the entertainment industry. The newer generation want newer people, newer, fresher energy. It's just what it is. You feel me? But anyway, y'all, listen, I'm going to close the channel. I'm going to close the lines or whatever because I don't want to keep this segment too long. Last time the segment was almost over 2 hours. I don't know how long we've been up here, but I think it's about to be like hour and a half or something like that. But anyway, family, thank you everybody who called in. Thank you everybody who, gave their input, gave their insight on the situation. And if you feel like you didn't get to voice your concerns or your opinions, you didn't get a chance to call, feel free to drop your comments down in the comment section and let us know what you think about this whole situation, with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, this whole witch war situation. And I want you guys to pay attention to the next upcoming weeks of any type of catastrophes or incidents or accidents or dramas that happen around Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, not just directly to them, but also to people around them in their life, like family members, friends, associates, things like that. Start to pay attention to those things because, well, like I told y'all, when it comes to spiritual warfare, the best way that somebody can attack you is to attack your pockets, to attack your health, to attack those things that you love dear. That's what they come for first. So I want you guys to start paying attention to the subliminal signs, okay? And if you guys haven't already, make sure you thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to turn the lines up. I'm like trying to talk at the same time. And hold on, let me put it on do not disturb. There we go. Okay. so it can stop ringing. So anyway, family, Conjure Queen's about to sign out. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to my video. I put the previous Witch War video of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B that actually prophesied this whole fight happening. I put the link in the description, okay? So make sure you watch that so that you can get a better understanding of why all of this unfolded, okay? That has evidence, proof, and all of that for you to see for yourself, okay? So if you haven't already, make sure you thumbs up this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to me. Drop your comments down in the comment section and let us know what you think. Let's hear your opinions on the whole situation. Share this with a friend. Until next time, family, I'm about to sign out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Happy Saturday, happy weekend, and happy new moon. So anyway, take care, family. Conjure Queen signing out. Peace.